Your cat just licked you, maybe your hand, maybe your arm, maybe your face, which, okay, the tongue is a lot, but here we are. And your first instinct is probably, that's affection. That's my cat being sweet. And you're not wrong, but it's also more than that. And some of it is actually kind of wild. Here's what's actually happening when your cat licks you. The first thing to know is that licking is social grooming. It has a name, allogrooming, and cats do it with the cats they love. In a colony, cats groom each other, the ones they trust, the ones they feel safe around. They do it especially in spots the other cat can't reach, behind the ears, the top of the head, the back of the neck. They're not just cleaning. They're saying, you're in my group. I take care of you. When your cat licks you, they're doing the same thing. You are officially in their social circle. You're not just someone they live with, you're someone they groom. That's a particular kind of close. That's trust. There's one more thing going on. Your cat licks things that smell like them and things they want to smell like them. When they groom you, part of what they're doing is mixing their scent with yours. Same as kneading. Same as the slow blink. The laundry, the kneading, the blink. All of it is saying the same thing. They're making you part of their world. Permanently. Now, the tongue. Let's be honest. It's a lot. It's rough and it's persistent, and sometimes they find a spot and they just commit. Those tiny little spines on the tongue are called papillae. In another cat, they'd be very useful. They work like a comb, pulling out tangles and loose fur and whatever else ended up in there. On your arm, they mostly just feel weird. But the fact that your cat is using their full grooming kit on you is the whole point. They're not giving you a courtesy lick. They're actually grooming you with the real equipment, like you're a cat they care about. A few things that tend to go with this. If your cat licks you and then bites, gently, not aggressively, that's a love bite. It's the same thing cats do when they groom each other. Lick, lick, nibble. It means you're deep in the grooming cycle and they're treating you like a cat. A compliment, even when it catches you off guard. If they lick the same spot over and over, they might be picking up something. Lotion, sweat, salt. Cats are curious about taste. It doesn't always mean what you think it means. Sometimes they just found something interesting. But if your cat licks you regularly, unprompted, in a calm moment, that's social grooming. That's them taking care of you, the way they take care of the beings they love. So the next time your cat finds your hand and starts working on it with that tiny sandpaper tongue, they're not just being affectionate, they're grooming a member of their family, which is honestly one of the most cat things they could possibly do for you. Stick around. There's more your cat has been trying to say, and if you missed our last one, why your cat slow blinks at you is just as good. It's right here.